Hey Tiny Vapors, how you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel, and happy you're here. Glad you subscribed, glad you come and seen another video, or come to check out what I'm talking about now. See what I'm talking about, if I'm full of shit or whatever. So yeah, today's going to be a mod review, and as you've seen on the description, it's going to be for the Voopoo Drag 157 watt. I know there's a lot of controversy in the past, and that's why I didn't bring it out, because I didn't want any bullshit going on. I wanted to bring my review and my opinions about what the mod is and how I feel about the mod, and basically, as I said, keep it real, keep it up to date, and let you guys know how I feel about it. And I didn't want to bring it up about it being brand new and all the rest of it. I wanted to bring you a review of it when it's been used for a while. It's been out for quite a bit now, so the price is reduced. So if you're in the market for looking for another mod, or you're in the market to look for a new, if you're starting and you've got a pen, or you want to look at a decent mod that's going to last you through your time and actually keep you going, if you're just into buying one or something like that, I'll give you the review here, and we'll get down and we'll have a look at all this stuff, and then we'll bring it back up top and I'll give you my final thoughts of what I feel about it. Excuse me. But the one thing I wanted to show you guys today too is this design right here. I really think that's a really cool design on this watch face, and I will be bringing that up close when we turn around here. I won't be saying who's the name, and I will be reviewing that down the road, but I think it looks pretty cool alongside the old drag mod right here. Check that out. See, so you can actually get yourself all decked out to look the same, get yourself all blinged out and all looking good. So you can be going down vaping on this while you've got the nice smart watch there, looking pretty cool too. But yeah, a couple of things I'm vaping on today is I've got the Asmodus Minikin V2 with a Prince tank on the top. I know it don't quite match, but it's good enough for now. And that one's got my Sasquatch juice in it, which is grape and apple, and it's from Coil Killers. And it was one of the juices, a premium juice I picked up from the good old boys at Gas City Vapes here. Shout out to you, Corey, at Gas City Vapes. Thanks, guys. And yeah, so I picked up that juice, and that one's playing pretty good. You taste the apple right away, but it's not. You don't taste any of the bitterness. You just taste the flavor of the apple. Then the grape takes over and gives you that smooth, mellow vape on the way through. Like, you get the apple grape on the way out, then you get the nice smooth grape flavor leaving as well. So you don't get too much of the harshness of the apple. They're a good blend together. Tastes pretty good. So head on over to Gas City Vapes, and them guys will hook you up with some of this premium juice stuff that I'm using too. Tastes pretty good. And obviously the other one I'm using too is the Drag Mod by Voopoo, the 157 watt. That's the one I'm going to be reviewing today when we get up close with it. And it's got the Aspire Cledo 120. So it's got the Cledo 120 tank in there by Aspire. This one, it's a higher wattage that you run this at. It's a 90 to 110 watts that you run this at. And in this one, I have my my Quad Berry. You remember that Quad Berry I keep talking about by Vape Time? I'm not sure if I've got it around right now. No, I don't have the bottle with me. I can't find it right now. But yeah, you guys know what that's about. It's got the 4 berries in it. It's got the blackcurrant, blackberry, blueberry, and strawberry in there, I think, or raspberry or something. Tastes pretty good. So yeah, so that's what that's about. Any other news that I've got? Oh yeah, I was going to let you guys know, I appreciate you guys following me and viewing my videos, and I'm really sorry that I'm very sporadic right now, that my videos aren't coming out kind of coordinated. I'm trying to get Wednesdays and a weekend day like I'm doing here. I had a lot of issues with the camera, as I was saying. I kind of figured it out. My camera was setting up as 4K, and it was overcharging and overjuicing, so every time I put a video out longer than like 3 or 4 minutes, it was lagging the screen, freezing, and then I was having to reboot everything, and I lost everything I was saying. So it was taking me like 4 or 5 attempts of doing this to even get this out there, like, you know, to just get this clip before I slip it around, bring it back, and all the rest of it. Anyone that does videos knows what I'm on about all the bullshit and processing to get a video to look somewhat normal and decent. You know, the camera set up as to how you talk on there, what you show on there, and all the rest of the crap. That's nothing to worry about. I get that figured, and I think I've got it figured this time. So hopefully I'll be able to get more videos. Once I know that this is working properly, I'm going to do a couple more down the road here, and hopefully everything works into place. Once it does, then I'll be able to put more videos out, because then I won't be so pissed off before I start recording because it keeps lagging. Because every time it keeps lagging, each time it makes me more and more frustrated. So then when you guys see me on the screen, you think, God, this guy's pissed off all the time. He's always angry, he's always mad. I'm not always mad, guys. It's just the videoing wasn't working. It was taking me so long to just get one video out to get you guys some information about a product. I was just so frustrated by the end of it, I didn't even want to fucking put the video out. So hopefully this is working. As you see, I'm a lot happier today. I'm smiling a lot more, and I'm more approachable. So with that being said, let's get down and let's get dirty, and let's go and have a look at this thing, and we'll get through this, and we'll let you know what this is about at the end. Alright, so we all know where we're going for this, right? So it's time for the review. So here we are, guys, up close with the drag mod, 157 watt. I wanted to quickly show you this watch face. I will be bringing a review up soon of this one. Let's try and get that in focus if I can. But yeah, it's not trying to focus. I'll leave it right there. But yeah, as you see with this one, it's got some color changings on it. We can change them, see that? But why I brought this one up, it's from an artist that I've reviewed a couple of watch faces for on the channel. See, it's got some color changes. That's all I'm going to show you about it. It's a pretty cool watch design. But why I brought it up is because if you look at the mod, like not right now that I've just messed it up. Let's get back to the right color. There you go. See, it's got some cool colors on there. Let's bring it back to the blue. Ah, look at me go. There was blue mark, stop mark. There you go. Let's give it that, because if you look at the mod, it's pretty much the same color. Sorry for coughing there, guys. But yeah, if you look, so it's pretty much the same blues and turquoise and that, because that's what the mod's about. So, but I'll bring that one to you down the road. I can't even get it in focus. Look at that, it won't even focus. I don't know what's going on. As I said, I've had a lot of issues with my cameras, but whatever, I'll deal with that down the road. But yeah, so that's the watch face I was going to show you, but this is the mod that I'm showing you today. So yeah, there's been a lot of controversy about these guys. I don't care. This is what I've got, and I enjoy using the mod. But I'll give you my reviews, and I'll flip it back up top, and I'll tell you my final thoughts. But in the box, basically, there's nothing really on the box. It says Voopoo, and then it gives you the color, what the mod is going to be there. It says turquoise resin plate, which is just that front plate. On the back, it's going to have the drag written on it, etched in. It's not a sticker, it's actually etched into the back door, which is cool. But yeah, in the box, let's move that out of the way so I don't drop it. But in the box, your basic features, that's where the mod would be. You pop that out, and all the bits fall out. So right there, you've got the USB upgrade firmware cable. I don't call it a battery charging cable. You can, but I never tell you to do that. Take the batteries out, get an external charger, 4-bay or whatever, and you can get some pretty cool ones, pretty cheap these days. So yeah, inside the box, I'm trying to find the one thing. You basically get, let's show you, the warranty card right here. I'm not too sure about the warranty. I haven't had to send anything into them. I haven't really heard anything bad or good about it, so I can't really review that and tell you what that's about. Then you get their basic manual for the drag, as you see right here. Goes through the details, shows you what the buttons do and everything like that on there. Goes through all the coefficient ratings and the different kinds of metals and how to set everything up on there. You know, just general stuff like they always do in the manuals. But they've got this cool little card in here, which is cool but kind of weird. So it says Genie chip in there. That's what's inside the mod that's running it. The regulated mod is a Gene chip. That's what everyone was raving about and why everybody wanted a mod like this and so forth. But then it's got this goofy stuff on in here. I'm trying to get that in focus. Like, this camera is really sucking right there. I think it's good. But if you see there, powerful chip, born for fever, Genie. So the powerful chip is great, but what's the born to fever? Like, is that like, you know, you're going to get a cold or something if you vape on it? This is the bag that came in there to have the mod and whatnot. But that's pretty much what's in the box. As I say, this ain't an unboxing and oh so cool and stuff. Sorry guys, it's just, I bring that up just to show you what you're getting. Because you're only getting a mod. You're not getting a tank or nothing on it. So be prepared that when you buy this, you're going to have to figure out what tank you want. and this is the mod right here. This is a dual 18650, and the back door right here, it's got a little tab right on the bottom down here, and you pop it, and it's got some strung magnets on there. Got one at the top, one at the bottom. It's got this little sleeve to try and be an insulator between the batteries. So it's a metal door, and then it's got the inside here, so it's all sealed in, insulated, and it's got the battery, the magnetics right here, 4 of them. And what this sticker is so you don't rip this apart and try and mess around with the gene chip that's inside here. That's why they do that. So if you break that seal, obviously you avoid all warranties. You got it strapped to hold you to 2 18650s. And if you pop a battery out, let's pop that one out. Move this out of the way. I've got a frog in my throat. Sorry guys, but if you look inside there, I'll try and get the angle right. Somewhere right there, see that? It will give you the pluses and the negatives on to how to put your batteries in, and they're pretty good spring-loaded connectors. And obviously you've got your little strap, but it's long enough to be able to put behind your batteries and get them to pop out quite easily. And then up the top here it says just drag on there, see that? So yeah, on putting it back together, you just kind of snap it. You make sure, because it can go on both ways, like you can put it upside down, but there's that little titty on the bottom. Titty? I said titty. There you go, see? That little lip right there. That means, I put that on the bottom, because that's how it's supposed to be. Hear that? Clicks in pretty good, and doesn't move. No movement, solid. You know, you got these little cutouts on the base, because this side they got the Voopoo written on it. But if you see, I haven't had this that long, but the paint's already starting to scratch off this, and it's not like I'm bouncing it around the world or anything, but yeah, in certain areas, see like there, it's scratching off down here, and on the bottom especially. You know, you've got their writing on the bottom, all their safety approval crap. You know, up and down buttons, that's your USB upgrade firmware charging port right there. Obviously your screen, fire button right there, gives you all the info, gives you the ohms, gives you the wattage, gives you the battery, gives you how much power you're using right now. And this is pretty quick. That's why this gene chip was so good. If you listen right here, I haven't fired this up, it's cold, listen. See, it's like now, it fires up right now. And that's only running at 85 watts, because I've got the Spire Cledo 120 tank on the top, and this tank, like this coil, the Cledo 120 coil, runs between 90 and 110.
Would that make a difference?
And I've got it on 2 seconds, guys.
Yeah.
Something went crap up there. There you go. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Yeah, but this runs between 90 and 110, but I've got it a bit lower than that. But it still works really well. Fires really quick. So that's pretty much the mod right there. So we'll flip back around. I just wanted to quickly show you, give you the final view and final thoughts when we get back up top. All right. So let's just vape that a second. So yeah, that was the drag mod by Voopoo, the 157 watt mod, dual 18650. It runs pretty good. As I say, I'd say it's on the medium to higher end range, because obviously it's got the gene chip in there, which makes it fire pretty good. You know, so any tank you put on there. It's also got the smart feature on there. I didn't show you down low. When you unscrew the coil, what happens is when you put it back on, it will ask you new or old coil. So it's a smart chip in there that actually gives you all the features. It's got your regular safety features in there, you know. It's got the so you can't change the batteries. Put the batteries in the wrong way, it won't fire up. Low atomizer, if the atomizer's out or it's low or there's juice low or whatever, it's got all these crazy features in there. It does all your settings, so that's why I say medium to high range is what my rating is, because I enjoy using it. The cons on it is it's boxy. It's pretty heavy. Dual 18650, yeah, it's metal. It's pretty solid construction, obviously, you know, it's got the nice ridden door, but it's boxy, like as you see, it's pretty square, so fitting it in the hand, even though they're kind of rounded, it's really sharp in the hand, you know. It's not like the Osmosis where it's kind of rounded, and when it fits in the hand it feels smooth and you grip it quite nice, you know, and it works really well, you know. With this one, it's kind of clunky and boxy, whichever way you put it, whether it's this way to me feels like it kind of works a bit better, because you can hold your hand or your finger on the top where the groove is right there to kind of hold it so you can hit the fire button. But in saying that, a lot of my mods, I always hold them, I don't know, this way. That's just the way I've always fired them, like a trigger. So I always have my thumb on my hand up here, but I can't have it too high because then it's slipping out of my hand, you know. So it's kind of preference, subjective. That's the only flaw I can see with it there. The batteries last quite a while. The ones that are in there, I've had them in there for pretty much a day now. Pretty much about 8 hours, so not fully 24. A day is 24, whatever. So I've had them in about 8 hours running it on this mod, and it works pretty good. Obviously I'm using higher wattage too. It's a 157 watt mod and I'm running it at 85 watts, so I'm using quite a bit of that power to run that tank. If I had a lower tank in there that wasn't running to higher wattage, obviously it would last longer, right? Yeah, the downside is it's one of the old 18650s, but everything's 18650. People are going to this 21700, 2700 batteries and stuff. Sure, you get a bit more juice, but they're a bit bigger, you know, obviously more money to buy. But the price point on this right now, what was funny was, I showed you on the at the beginning of the thing with the Prince tank on. I'm seeing these online, like eBay and stuff, and they're running around about $65, $70 Canadian. That's with the Prince tank on there too. So it's like a complete starter kit, but which is weird, because why is Smoke putting a tank with a Voopoo mod? That just very confusing. You know what I mean? I don't get that, but that's what I'm seeing on eBay. But for the mod itself, you can probably get that, grab that for about $55. So really, to buy the tank, what the hell? A TFV 12 Prince tank is pretty good, and the colours in them work really well, and they've got the bubble glass, they've got 8 mils of juice, so you kind of benefit there. Like, I like the tanks from Smoke, but I don't really like their mods too much. They're very cheap and generic and thrown out so fast. You know, other companies I like that, you know, bring a few out, but they make their products better, you know. So with this one, I say, yeah, if you're in the market to look for an upgrade of a mod, if you've started out and you want to get a newer one, or if you've got one and it's kind of getting old, or, you know, you're looking at upgrading one that's not quite got what you want on it, because this one's got all your metal functions on it too. It's got your curve mode, nickel, titanium, stainless steel, you know, the bypass, so you can put an RDA, RTA and all the rest of the crap on there. Entirely up to you. But that's all up to you guys. So the cons, there isn't many, other than the way it handles in the hand. I don't use it that often because of the way it feels in my hand. I like to have a solid mod. I do like to have a heavy mod. I do like to feel the weight of my mod to know it's solid. Just because of when I go out to work and stuff, I need to know that thing's not going to just fall apart on me if I accidentally drop it down, or, you know, it tips over or something. So I like that, but I just don't like the size of it. There's another one, the Tesla Punk 220 watt that I reviewed. I don't know if I said it on there, but that's another one. It's really big and bulky. I got that over here. But it's kind of the same size kind of setup. Like, you know, it's a bit smaller in height, but thickness, look at the thickness of that. But the only difference is they got the grooves in the sides of that, so when you grab it, you can actually grab a hold of that damn thing, whether you hold it that way or if you grab it this way, see, and you can fire it right there, you know. But that's one I did a review before on. So if you didn't see that review, guys, head back over to my other videos and scroll through and you'll see it. It's the Tesla Punk 220 watt. I did a review on that. But this is all about this one right now. And again, the other thing I was showing you is that watch. That watch design, one of my artists there. So I'll be bringing that one up just now in another video down the road. So with that being said, you thought I was going to end it there, didn't you? Nope. With that being said, have a great day. Have a great happy vaping day. Stay strong, stay smart, get off the cancer sticks, get onto vaping. Everybody's going this way because it's a better way than going on them cancer sticks. If you're not on the cancer sticks, you're doing something right. And you smartwatch guys, get on the designs and start getting some more out there. And if anyone wants me to review any products for you, vaping or smartwatch, leave me a message on my email. I'll leave that in the description. But you watch guys know where to find me. I'm on my Google sites. If you want to go and leave me a message on them too, guys, on Mad Watches, I'll leave a link for the watch site down below. Get over there and just leave a message in there. Either I'll get it right away or one of the mods will. You can even hang out to me too. If you put me on your friends list and add me, I can get on there. But with that, you take it easy out there. Stay safe and happy vaping. And bring me some comments as to what you vape on. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know what juices you have. Maybe I want to try some of those juices. Let me know the ones that you like the best. Oh, before I leave too, I was on about earlier about that that tank I had. See, I've got the TFV Cloud the Cloud Beast King tank right here. It didn't reach the views, or yeah, the 1,000 views I wanted on that other video, so we're going to set it out again on this one. Let's just say, let's go for 1,000 likes. All you've got to do is hit that thumb. Just hit the thumb. Just tap it. Don't even have to subscribe if you don't want to. If you don't like me, don't worry about it. Hit the like button. Comment below Cloud Beast. Just comment below Cloud Beast. Don't have to write a sentence, paragraph. Just write Cloud Beast. That means I know you're in for this tank and you want it. And I'll wrap it up. Once we get 1,000 likes, smash the like button. I'll actually find a random person on the 1,000 likes, and I will get your email and your details, and I will send this off to you. Alright, it's all brand new, packed up in the box. Want to research these? These are pretty damn good tanks. They've got like 6mm juice, 7mm juice capacity in there, and these tanks, these coils are pretty badass. Like, they last a good two and some weeks, like I was saying earlier, and the flavour and that you get from them is great. And if you're into cloud chasing, obviously the Cloud Beast King, you're into cloud chasing, you want to see clouds, this is a good tank for it. So remember, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Get down below and hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the notifications for when the next video comes up. I will be trying to post more of these. And get your comment down below. Cloud Beast King. If you want to info me on juices and mods you're using and you want me to review or whatever, leave that below too. But if you want to be in for that review or in for that giveaway, then put it below Cloud Beast. And I'll have a look, and when we hit 1,000 likes with a thumbs up, then I'll be getting hold of you and saying, hey man, where do you live? I'll send you on the tank. Alright, so with that, I am done now. Thanks for listening, thanks for hanging out. Pleasure to be speaking to you guys, and I'll bring you more reviews. Alright, so there's always time with vaping.